Hello, Blue Rev. It's your faithful founder and administrator, Dan McCool. Thank you for everything you did in 2020. We raised almost $250,000 for Biden-Harris. We contacted 8.7 million voters. We raised almost $100,000 to flip the Senate, and we won. It's the least I can do. We're going to be doing 3 things going into 2021 and 2022. Before I tell you what those are, everything we did here in Blue Revolution was 100% member funded. If you're not familiar with Patreon, it's the platform through which we funded all of our efforts. If you sign up for Patreon, and there's the link, you can get some great swag. Stickers, hats, tote bags, buttons, t-shirts and hoodies, mugs for your morning coffee, and lots of other great stuff. Now to the 3 things that we're going to be doing. In the early spring, we will be announcing ways that you can get involved to fight for elections in 2021 and also for the midterm elections of 2022. Usually the tide goes against the party in the White House, but for this midterm, we're feeling pretty good about it. We know that our members are really fired up already. So we're talking to organizations right now about writing postcards, sending texts, making phone calls, and other great activist activities. We're going to increase our majority in the Senate. We're going to hold our majority in the House. So stay tuned for those opportunities, early spring. Number 2, we are launching a video show / podcast. It will be hosted by yours truly. Sometimes I'll bring on guest hosts. We will be interviewing political scientists, historians, activists, campaign workers, sometimes even candidates themselves. We'll be asking a number of important questions about what's happening in politics and how we move forward as Democrats and progressives. Some of these questions include, was Trump abnormal, or was he the continuation of something darker in American politics that we weren't paying enough attention to? How do we rebuild trust in institutions? What roles do class, race, and even loneliness play in the rise of Trump and Trumpism? And how do we combat these things? Most importantly, how do we keep winning elections so that we can keep Trumpism out of power going into the future? I taught political science for 10 years. This is my way to get back into some of these topics, and I'd love to share these insights with all of you. 3, I'm writing a book this year, also about all these topics that I just mentioned. This was my first one. I'm writing another one. Why am I doing this? All of this while maintaining Blue Revolution as a space where you can vent, find camaraderie, and get the information you need. We are hoping to get to 1,000 patrons before launching all these efforts in the early spring. So again, folks, please sign up. If you can give $5, if you can give $20, if you can give $100, that's great. Every little donation counts. Again, this operation is 100% member funded. We would not have been able to do this without it, and we cannot go into the next election cycle without your sustained support. Thanks everyone for listening. I hope you're getting some rest after the fight of 2020, but I also hope you're ready to fight on. Let's go, Blue Rev.